Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Akil and I just got done watching Fairy Tail Season 2, guys. Yes, this season was much better than I thought it was. It was much better than Season 1 and I absolutely loved it. It's not a perfect season though. I still think there are some flaws with it. So far, I've yet to see a perfect season of anime. Who knows? Maybe that's Attack on Titan or whatever. But for now, all I can say is that Fairy Tail is really, really good. But I don't think it's quite as good as One Piece Season 4. But I do think it's better than One Piece Season 1, guys. Yes, I really did enjoy it, and I'll explain why. But first of all, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I've talked about Fairy Tail Season 1, of course. If not, why would I randomly talk about Season 2, right? But anyway, besides that, I've also talked about One Piece seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all this year, guys. Yes, so far I've seen 7 seasons of anime this year, guys, which is great. My goal was probably to get at least up to 10, so another 3 more seasons of Fairy Tail, and then yeah, that's good, guys. Now, how I structure my reviews, if you guys have forgotten, is basically talk about the plot and then talk about the characters, my favorite arc of the season, and then what I liked and what I didn't like. I don't remember if I said what my favorite arc was of season 1, but I would say it's the Battle for Fairy Tail arc that was really good. This season has an issue, and it's that in terms of arcs, there's only one arc that takes place for majority of the season, because that arc is 17 episodes, so it's a very long arc. And the other uh episodes that storylines that happened in the season is the the next arc that takes place after the 17 season story arc, and then the ending of the arc of season 1, which was the Battle for Fairy Tail arc. So episodes 49, 50, and 51 are like epilogue episodes and kind of like random episodes, and they were kind of like meh, okay, there wasn't much story in them, they were just more for like fun and show, I guess. And after that, episode 51 onward, 52 onwards, that's when you really got into the meat of the story. So yeah, so a bit of setup, a bit of build up, and then boom, right into the action. And that's what I really liked about season 2, guys. It never holds back. And in terms of the story, it's really about the Oracion Seis, and they are great villains. I really enjoyed their characters overall. They have little quirks and traits about them, as usual, as we've seen in anime, as we know now, as I at least have come to realize and know now, is that anime has a lot of build up towards fighting off the main villain. You have to take out the cronies, the minions first, and then you take out the main bad guy. So yeah, and that's what I thought this season really is. The Russian Seis in this case, it was more like building up, setting up, and then there was like this twist, that twist, and all that. And even the last 4 episodes of season 1, which have nothing to do with the Russian Seis, I wouldn't spoil, I should say, obviously, because I don't like to spoil in these type of anime reviews. It's totally different and it's quite unexpected. I actually was surprised in the direction they took. It was a little bit jarring and weird at first. Like, oh, okay, this came out of nowhere, and then after that you realize what's going on and it makes a lot more sense now. So yeah, I thought the plot was great for season 2. Now, in terms of the characters, as you can see in the poster right here on the cover, this group is just amazing. I still love Natsu. He's still my favorite character of the show. Erza is still my second favorite character of the show. They actually give some more depth to Urza in this season without giving away too much. A certain character comes back, and I was not expecting that. That was a big surprise. And because I not watched this show for a while after I finished season 1, which was back in September, it took me a while to get back into the swing of things. So I had to like go online and look up and try to remember like what happened and all that. But there were parts I was a bit lost. That's just on me because I not watched the show in like over a month, I would say, roughly around this. Yeah, but anyway, Natsu and Urza are great. Lucy is still Lucy, and so is Happy. Gray is, I mean, Gray is great. I still really enjoy all these characters. Happy and Lucy are still like meh at times for me. I'm still not the biggest fans of them. They do also give just a little bit more depth to Lucy, but not much. This season, I really felt it was about Urza, and it was about Natsu, and it was also about Gray, especially towards the latter half of the season, I would say. Especially those last 3-4 episodes. That story arc is really great and Natsu centric without giving away too much. So yeah. And then we have 2 new characters. We have Wendy, who's the blue hair sorry about that, who's the blue haired girl on the poster, and then Carla, her cat. I actually thought that would be another member to the group, but in terms of the human characters, but it turns out I think this is it, guys. Yeah, I think we got the whole group here, and that's great. And I really do like this group. Like I said, it's a lot of fun seeing these characters go on these crazy adventures and all that. So yeah. Now in terms of the positives, the action is just mind-blowing. I don't think there's a lot of great mind-blowing fights compared to the fights in the two fights that I still remember in season one. But there's a fight in season two that happens, I would say, maybe towards the end, that is quite interesting and very cool and kind of exciting, because we all knew something was going to happen like that. And when you watch season two, those last 3-4 episodes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, another thing is the characters. I still really do like the characters. And another thing is also the villains. The villains this season were quite interesting. The final episode of season two was kind of villain of season two was kind of mad, because like I said, it's a totally different arc, but everyone else was great. In terms of negatives though, there are some moments where certain characters barely have anything to do, because it's only focused on one arc. You barely see a lot of the other characters, some of the side characters, but that's okay. And another thing is that certain things felt dragged out. Certain episodes felt dragged out. They didn't need to drag it out as long. Like 17 episodes is a very long time for an arc, especially a story arc like facing up villains and all that. They could have done it to at least 10 or 15, but 17 is quite long. And I've seen going forward that some story arcs of like 27 episodes, so that's gonna be a long time to get through. So anyway, guys, Fairy Tail season 2 I thought was really good. I thought it was much better than season 1, and as a final score it's an 8. It's an 8 out of 10. I thought it was really good. So yeah, guys, I can't wait to see season 3, 4 and 5 going forward. I don't know when I'll see those, but hopefully sooner rather than later. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say for now, guys. I know this is not a long review because I really didn't have much to say. I don't want to spoil too much. And yeah, I really did enjoy season 2. I thought it was much better than One Piece season 1 because the villains, and even though it's only, well, it is 24 episodes. It's like half the length of season 1. It's still fairly long overall, but anyway, I did enjoy it. I thought it was really good. So yeah, guys, there you have it. Fairy Tail season 2 done. 2 down, 3 more to go, and then we're going back to One Piece, guys. Yes, I know, right? So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this review of Fairy Tail. What do you think of this season? Do you think it's better than season 1? If not, what's your favorite season of Fairy Tail overall? Tell me in the comments down below. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. My name is Akil, otherwise known as the Comic Director, and I'm signing out.